So we're gonna check out this video from Kendra G. It says this woman has been divorced for a week, and she's open to dating non-black men. So let's see what's going on with this.
Hi.
You
Can you
ready
hear
now?
me?
We got it together?
Yes, I am so sorry. I know you had a long day, girl.
Yes. How you pronounce your name? Is Iman?
Imani, yeah. You're close enough.
Imani.
Easy.
Mhm.
And where you calling me from, Imani?
I'm actually close to DC, so I live about 30 minutes away from DC, so Springfield, Virginia.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
That area.
And how old are you?
I'm 29. I just turned 29.
I love that. What do you do for a living?
I work in the emergency department, so I do the same thing as nurses do on humans, but I do it on animals.
Oh, you work in an emergency animal department?
Correct, yeah. I've been doing the same thing for about 10 years now, fresh out of high school, so yeah.
Aw. Okay. You have any kids?
Yeah, I actually have a son. He's almost 4.
Okay. Why you not with the dad?
We actually divorced, unfortunately.
Oh, when did you get divorced?
Okay, so in Virginia, you do have to be separated for a whole year. Like living separate you can't really, I mean, obviously you can communicate, but not like on that type of level. Like it's just co-parenting. So I actually just signed my divorce papers last Friday because I waited a little bit more than a year. So we actually separated last May, like living separately. So he went back to his mom's house and I went living on my own.
So are you divorced or separated?
No, I'm divorced. I signed my paperwork last Friday. It marked a year this May. So I was able to sign my divorce papers in May, but like with the custody and all that good stuff, I kind of just pushed it. So I just signed my divorce papers last Friday and I can go online and pull it up.
Okay, she's officially divorced for a week.
So the first thing you do is go on this dump. That's the first thing you can think of from being officially divorced from as early as last week. And then the first thing you do is go on this. That would explain why you got that tattoo all wrapped around and on your forearm and on your shoulder, and decisions that we make.
7 days.
Correct. Yep. But separated for a little over a year.
It seems like you're fine. You're not sad.
Oh no, I filed. I know a lot of women probably has this experience, but I feel like once a woman is done, like she's been done, but she tried to stick it out for like the kids and everything. So it was that type of situation. But I did file for my divorce.
Okay.
The next logical question would be why? Why did you file for divorce? Everyone knows this stat. When a divorce is filed, 80% of the time, it's filed by the woman. Overwhelmingly, it's for irreconcilable differences, which simply means the woman wasn't happy when her happiness should be based on her, not the man.
All right. Okay. So she's officially divorced. What's your zodiac sign, honey?
I am a Leo, August 17th.
Okay.
You a
So we got
lion?
Imani, DC, lives in the
lioness?
DC area, 29 Leo. A divorce for the last 7 days, but was separated for a year. Mom to a
fuck was
4-year-old and
that?
is an emergency doctor for animals.
Well, I'm a nurse, not a doctor, but
Oh, a nurse, emergency nurse for animals.
correct, yeah.
Okay. All right, honey. What kind of man you looking for now?
I would say someone that I can be a reciprocator to, someone mature, someone that's equally yoked with me. So like, be able to lead, I'm able to follow, someone that's like on their feet. Anything I can do for myself, I would want my man to do that for me,
Okay.
What?
What are your deal breakers?
What?
I would say addicted to video.
Hold on. Why would you explore that further? Anything she said, anything she can do for herself, she would want her man to do that for her. Those were her words. Like, what does that mean? Now just going to the next question, because Kendra don't give a fuck about none of the people she had on her show. She just wants to get through the questions, get to the card game questions, make sure she promote her app. She don't care about connecting people. She really don't. God damn, what is shiny? And this shit look like leather, yo. Her face looks like leather, and she looked tired as hell. Oh my goodness, she just looked like let's fucking get through this.
Games. I don't want no grown man playing video games for 8-10 hours a day. I feel like that's very unattractive. Definitely a smoker, heavy drinker, someone that can't be consistent with himself. And I'll say those are like my main 4.
Okay.
Now, women have a problem with men playing video games. Now, I would say 8 to 10 hours a day, if that's not his income, that is probably an issue. But overall, women have this thing that they don't like men that play video games. Let me enlighten you on something. We love y'all. Sometimes we do not like y'all. We don't want to be around y'all asses. We want to be by ourselves, but not alone. We just need you somewhere in the vicinity. And one of the things, you know, when women talk about their happiness, men, we don't really focus on happiness. We don't really give a fuck about happiness. We don't even get to that point. If I hear a man say, I left my wife because I wasn't happy, I would, bruh. Anyway, back to the video games. We play those so we don't even get to the point to where we thinking about, worried about. I never thought about my happiness. I mean, how do you even, like, as a man, like, how do you even quantify that? Do you sit down and be like, am I happy? Like, I'm glad I don't understand that shit. It doesn't register with me. I can give a fuck less about being happy. Are the lights on? Are we hungry? Car note paid, insurance paid, mortgage paid. We got something saved up for a rainy day. Cars running. Kids good, you good, I'm good. Other than that, what the fuck else we worried about? Happiness? Get the fuck out of here.
Should he look a certain way?
Definitely have good hygiene. I would say my ex-husband, he was from St. Lucia, so obviously, you know, I was with him from 20 to 27, so almost my whole 20s. So before that, I was always into black men. Obviously, he was a black man, but now I'm trying to venture out, see what's out there. But I feel like I'm always pulled towards, you know, my type of race, but I definitely want to venture out and see what else is out there.
So what she's telling you is she's willing to fail more because, yeah, she'll. I mean, she's an okay looking woman. She probably clean up real nice, and then the changas are decent from what we can see because she had to pull that shirt up 19 times already. She was already like this pulling that shirt up, so we already know the shirt's too small. So yeah, she'll be able to date out, this, that, and the other, but no man from any other race is going to take her seriously. Her best bet is another black man, because we actually listen to our women, because most of us were brought up by women and around women because we know women. But when they say, I want to expand my options and I want to date out, well, what that means is that you just got more options to fail, because all those men are much more patriarchal than the black man is, because that's the way that they were raised. But I mean, in your delusional world, if you think that is a recipe for success, well, by all means, go ahead and fail. Keep on failing.
So you're open to non-black men?
Correct. Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I will say, I have a good career, so obviously he should make more than me. But I get there's a 1%ers out there, but I mean, I'm not gonna settle. So
Settle.
I definitely want a type of man that makes great money, be able to take care of himself and then provide for me.
So she got a kid, but a man would be settling for her. Or she would be settling for a man when she got a kid. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. So most men across the board don't have children. More than 50% of men do not have children. And it is antithetical in a man's DNA to raise someone else's child. It goes against everything. Men do it, and we're gonna presume, because she hasn't spoken, so that she's a high earner. We'll say 6 figures. But she'll be settling for a man when she has a kid, and most likely the man that she meets probably won't have a kid, but she will be settling. All right, well, fuck. I mean, if it's upside down fucking world, okay, well, that just makes a whole lot of no, it doesn't.
This economy, I mean, live in this area, you need at least 80K, 90K to live comfortably.
So you gotta make at least 80K, or is it 90K, or is it 100K?
Oh
I
yeah,
would
it's
say
all
80,
fucking
80,
funny.
80.
But-
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, but you're living right now, right?
Yeah.
So you living right now without his income? Aren't you living comfortably?
As you can see, I don't see no man around.
Yeah,
I
just,
believe that.
yeah, it's
I ain't
funny.
arguing with you ladies tonight. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
She tired.
Oh, okay. Here,
How
let
many
me take
tattoos do you have, Imani?
I have about
See, pulling that shirt up
about
again.
8 or 10. I got my tattoos when I was pretty young, in my early 20s. So no more tattoos anymore. So that's about it.
No more tattoos.
And then she
Oh,
talk
no,
about
no,
she
no.
won't settle.
Okay. All right, we see. But how many do you have? Let's see, your girlfriend.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
9. Okay, 9 total.
9
Imani,
too
where was
many.
your last relationship? Was it your husband?
Correct. Yeah. So that was my last shoot. I did date some people, but obviously I didn't take it any further than that.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last fall. So it's coming up on a whole year, basically. So I had a little bit of fun after separating from my husband, just like with one guy. But I told myself, I was a wife beforehand for a good amount of time, so I kind of missed that aspect. So I told myself I kind of want to be celibate until I meet that next person. So.
Okay. All right.
So this dating other races type thing, I'm gonna tell you one thing. First of all, previously what I said, they're not gonna take you serious. Oh, they'll date you, they'll have sex with you, this, that, and the other, and it'll be fun. It'll be great for about 6 months. But that nose to take you out in public and have you on their arm and all this type of stuff and be serious about you, that nose, and I know you can't do anything about the nose, but hopefully you see it and you understand that.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. Oh, you already did that. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say talking too fast, especially the type of job I do. I have to talk about like serious concerns, big estimates with certain clients, and I have to get through it really fast. So talking fast, being too blunt. I feel like sometimes I can be a little too blunt with people and they take it the wrong way. So I kind of have to work on that. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know. I would say, oh, that's a hard one. Not putting myself first. I feel like, I know there's a lot of women out there can relate. We kind of put ourselves in the back hole for the kids, the man, and I feel like over the past couple of years, I've really been putting other people before me, especially at my job and in my personal life. So
You didn't put anybody before you because you got a divorce. Because if you thought about something besides yourself, you wouldn't have got a divorce. I mean, that's plain to see. Because in a relationship, it takes sacrifices, give and take. You got to give up something, especially if you have some man that's of some type of substance, that has some character or something about him. You're going to have to get on his program. That means give up your modern day woman type thinking. And that's probably why you got a divorce. Talking about, lady.
I'm really trying to put myself first and make sure I'm the best woman I can be
There
for
you go.
myself.
Be selfish.
And then stuff like that.
Selfish.
Okay.
I remember
All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I would say a guy would be lucky to me because
Before she said that, respect to the natural hair and no lashes. Don't look like too much makeup. She get dinged for all these fucking tattoos. She get dinged for putting herself first. If there's no more of a selfish statement than that, I don't know what is. Put yourself first when you had past tense a husband and when you have present tense a child, but you're gonna put yourself first? Oh, okay, go ahead and do that.
I wouldn't say I've been there and done that because obviously I wasn't married for too long, but I definitely know what it takes to make a relationship work. I'm a reciprocator. I definitely know how to be
You're
submissive
divorced.
to the right man, but definitely still be able to build with that man and not just take. I'm a reciprocator. So I feel like a man, especially nowadays, I feel like a man will be really appreciative of that.
Okay. All right, let's do
That's
it.
what
So
you
we got
feel
Imani,
like?
DC, Springfield.
So you're going to be a reciprocator, which means you're going to give the man what he gives you. All right, why don't we explore that a little bit? So if you have a man that's of any substance, he's on his purpose, he doing his thing, he doing that. That man is probably working a lot of hours. Are you're fine with that? That man is probably gonna be tired, and the affection level that you require, he's probably not gonna be able to give that. You're gonna reciprocate that. So just by those two metrics right there, what you're saying makes no sense at all. And you already said 80 to 90,000. 15% of men, which means you've already excluded 85% of men, regardless of race or anything like that. So when you say you're a reciprocator, which that would lend one to think that you're a typical woman, which means you're reactionary. So the things that I just laid out is what you're saying is not very good. What you're saying is not very good. You're already a wife. You've already won the lottery. You've already won. But being a reciprocator, I guess you like that word because it has a few syllables. Reciprocator, 5 syllables. You like that word. And any man that doesn't know what that is, it sounds fine. But that would not be based on a solid foundation for a solid relationship. So I don't really think you women listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Close to the DC area. 29. What's the age range you would date?
I would say I find myself more attracted to older men. My ex-husband was 6 years older than me. So it's not that big of an age gap. So I'll say right now, I will say he has to be at least 38, maybe up to 42-ish. Because
Just
I would say a lot
make
of
it
men
up.
around my age, they're like just starting out, living with their mom, not really, doing too much. So I just feel like there's a barrier there. I feel like all men just want to have fun around my age where, they're not planning nothing, they're not taking anything seriously. So I just feel
That's
like I need a
true.
man that's maybe a little bit older. I know age is just a number, but my experience, I just feel like 38 and 42 is a good range for me.
Got you.
The men she's talking about making 80 to 90K, these men are 40 plus. You don't have 30 something year old men making 80 to $90,000 legally. That you just don't. Men are light as far as life goes. It don't even really come on to past 30, 32, 35 years old, really. We could be doing things prior to that, but once how can I put it? We don't really understand a lot of why we're doing what we're doing until past 30. Like I said, 32, 35 years old. The calculus, it just does not make any sense whatsoever. How can a 30-some-year-old man legally be making $80,000 to $90,000? Just, especially a black man, it don't even add up. So that's why you're where you're at right now. My suggestion: go back to your husband, unless we have the worst parts of the Bible that he was doing to you. And if that's the case, I'm sure you were complicit in those activities. But on this show that this Leatherface lady is doing, we won't even know that. She wouldn't even explore those type of things.
Okay. All right. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
It's Imani, so EMANII, and then it's 2422.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I'm dyslexic. Spell it again.
EMANII,
She dyslexic.
and then it's 2422.
Okay. Yep. Here she goes.
Yeah, I usually wear my hair braided, but
Say it again.
I usually wear my hair in braids, but I'm wearing my natural hair now.
You wear your
Good.
natural hair now. I love it. Okay. Here she goes. Imani.
She's
Imani.
cute.
It says Imani. EMANII 2422 emergency veterinarian tech 29. All right, Imani girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. I love this.
Oh,
All right,
thank
well,
you.
listen, you keep me posted how it goes, boo. Fellas, if
Oh.
you like her, you push her hard. You want more kids?
Oh no. Let me set this straight. I'm one and done. And I would love to get married again, but I don't know if I can sign that paperwork because the divorce was a lot. Because I took on most of the majority of the payment and everything, but I'm one and done. I will get married again, but maybe not sign no paperwork, to be honest.
So she was married to a man that was less than what she was, lesser value than she was. But hey, you 80, 90, 100,000. She said the man needs to make more. So she started with 80 when she said, so you got to be making at least 100,000. So the man that she gave a child to and married and did all of those things with and this, that, and the other, he was less than she was. But hey, accomplished man, you gotta come in to her life and pay more than that man did. All right, you ready to take that deal? Have at it.
Honest.
How does that work?
I mean, it would have to be for the right man because I feel like a lot
Right
of
man.
females don't know like the state laws, especially in Virginia. They're very strict with the state
You
laws
had
and like
the
the
right
process
man.
of divorce. It cost me so much money for the custody, divorce. I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a car. I lost so much stuff. I gained so much stuff. So I just feel like I will have to really educate myself if I'm gonna go into that situation again. But for right now, I would say I'm one and done, and I won't be so rushed
So
to.
you want a guy? So you want a guy that already has kids?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be with someone that has multiple. Now that I'm a kid's mother or baby mama, whatever people call it nowadays.
Your ex-wife, I thought it would be. Your ex-wife.
Correct. Yeah, that is true. I'm an ex-wife. But I would say I would date a man with kids, but it would have to be by the same mother. He has to respect the kid's mother, have a good co-parent relationship. Because I met a lot of, now that I'm kind of in the
He gotta be
situation,
all
I see
that.
what a lot of single mothers go through. So it will have to be like some things that come with it. He gotta respect her, no more than one baby kid's mother, and yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it have to be, limitations on it.
Yeah, but you don't want any kids. So if he wanted to have kids, he should already come with one, right? BYOB, bring your own baby.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
All right. Well, you're definitely cute. So you can find her inside the Kendra G Singles dating app. Let me pull it up again for the fellas who might just tune in. Here she goes. Imani, inside the Kendra G Singles dating app.
So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Just like these women think they have leverage. Looking for this certain type of man, you can only have, one baby mama when most men don't have children, and you gotta make this money, and then you gotta come in and put up with what I got going on, and you still got your ex-husband out there lingering somewhere. But she said she don't want to settle. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. This is Ms. Info 5000.